2 looks like Daniel Fournier takes it down. Canadian superstar up against Antonino Del Rosa, national champion, 8-time Grand Prix top 8 competitor, as well as has a bunch of wins. No, excuse me, it was 11 with 4 wins. That's quite the conversion. You get to that top 8, he wins.
Yep.
Cool stuff. Hired Claw coming in. 1 damage. Let's make it 3 and see if Daniel has any responses. Both players agreeing on, I don't even know if this is the same set. I don't know my basic land knowledge that well, but both that old school style of lands.
We've got beta lands for Daniel. And we have foreign black bordered revised lands for Antonino.
Okay. I do like the beta more a little bit, but they both look amazing.
Both extremely classy choices.
Yeah. Both gentlemen here.
Yes.
Third mountain coming down, and the Nemesis.
Ooh, wow.
No more lies coming down. Exiles that.
This is one of the most important things when you're playing control deck against an aggressive deck, is to have your interaction line up properly. And so far, Daniel's at 19 life with 4 untapped mana and no board.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
Did we miss a land drop from Ant here that I missed? Or did Ant choose the draw? Looks like Daniel was on the play here. Maybe, of course, missed a land drop. Either way. Here we go. Daniel heading off his turn with a clear board at 19 life. About to slam an Elspeth. Thriving.
Yeah, this is the definition of thriving. You know.
Yeah.
And this is the one where it's tough, where, you know, Daniel, it looks like Daniel got game 1 here. I think things get better for blue-white control post-board when you get to really tailor your answers, tailor your interactive spells and stuff. So
yeah, I would tend to agree. And there is Nova Hellkite plus Burst Lightning to clean up a token, clean up Elspeth, get a free map activation. And hey, at least public enemy number 1, Elspeth is off the battlefield. We still get to play Magic now instead of Daniel just running away from it.
Yeah, that was a huge turn.
That was huge.
You know, the dragon is very, very potent.
Yes. I mean, has to be, you know, one of the best inclusions for red here in quite a while.
Yeah, if you think of it like this, the dragon is a spell. It says 3 mana, do a 4 to your opponent, 1 to their creatures, and draw a 4/5 flying dragon.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good spell.
Yeah.
You know, like,
that can't be, you know, taken out of your hand or anything like that. There's a couple more corner cases applications. So
it can be killed on the first cast.
Yes.
Meaning you don't draw, quote-unquote, second dragon.
Now we're getting in the weeds.
But just a very rawly powerful card.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of cool. It has the chain whirler effect, too, a little bit, where it makes, you know, if this card is really popular, playing 1 toughest creatures is a little bit rough.
Yeah, no kidding. Ooh, good old chain whirler. That was my Pro Tour where I don't talk about it. I started my first at my best record at that one at 7-1, and then went 1-7 day 2. So it was some really impressive work. Some of my finest work.
I feel you.
Yeah, nothing like 0-3 in a pod in the morning to start your day.
I would like to say I wouldn't know, but I can't with a straight face.
Nova Hellkite comes down, deals with the creature to face a marauding river region. And let me tell you, Nova Hellkite, not as good when you get a bigger flyer in play. And Daniel's just going to hold back on this dragon, play defense until, well, the writing is on the wall. Screaming Nemesis coming down. Here we go. And now we're going to see if, number 1, Daniel has a answer for this, and then number 2, see Fountain Port start to do its job.
Yeah, Meringue is great here. You know, usually casts as a card draw spell in these control decks, but in matchups like this where you can just say, hey, you know, a 5/6 bounce your creature, make a huge body is really just quite good. Stabilize, turn the corner, get the game over with.
Yep, absolutely. Treasure made at end step. That way you don't have to take any damage to make any fish. It's probably going to be sacrificed anyways to Fountain Port. And now you get to this stage with Azorius Control where you kind of set that Fountain Port mana aside, and then you're like, this is what I am doing no matter what, because this gains you that value over time. And then this is what I have to spend for my extra stuff. This is my allowance, if you will. It looks like we have that 4 mana allowance as a chart the star cores. Look at a bunch of cards, see what we can find, and then still has the ability to sack that treasure or do something else if you really need to.
Dig through time.
Yes, I mean, at this stage, almost better.
That's top 7 pick, too.
It's the exact same right now, isn't it? Because you have 4 cards in your yard? Oh, wow. My goodness. We've done it. Dig Through Time is back.
I did play a lot of Dig Through Time in standard blue-white control on the SG Tour back in the day.
That was about my break. I went to college, took a few years off for Magic, and then came back to Magic and got out of college, of course, right after Dig Through Time was dominant. So I didn't play too much with it, to be honest. But I sure would have if I was playing. That's for sure.
That deck was nice.
Oh, yeah. All right, Soulstone Sanctuary, land number 6. Second Screaming Nemesis. You don't really want to block that one with your 6/7. You can.
Yeah, I mean, these Nemesis, the fact that Dan didn't have an answer to the first one, you see a little smirk on Daniel's face. Usually this sort of big toughness blocker is very good against mono red.
Yeah.
Hard to get through, hard to remove, but Nemesis, is one of the best cards of a deck for a reason.
I did see as one of the 7 cards, we got a quick flash from Fournier, and I saw Day Judgment. That was one of the options. We'll see if it was chosen, and if you even want to cast it. With this paw, I mean, Day of Judgment is not amazing. You are giving up your really strong creature. But looks like before blocks, we are sacrificing the treasure to get perfect information, and then bang, takes a slap for 6. If this River Regent gets in there, I think this is the day of the judgment.
I don't see how you can't cast Day of Judgment here.
If we picked it, for sure.
You just got to mop things up.
Yeah.
I also couldn't see how you couldn't pick it.
Same. Same.
Gonna stock up.
I mean, that's got to lead me to believe that you don't have it, right?
Yeah, I mean, because these Nemesis, Daniel's a 10.
Yeah.
They are a rumbling game. There's also a Soulstone Sanctuary there too. So you don't want to be in a spot where you cast a Wrath at a lower life total and the Soulstone comes in and gets you.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay.
Little sigh there for Antonino. Yep.
The eye roll, you gonna block?
It's like, oh, you want to race? Is that what this is? This is going to be a creature combat racing game, right?
Negative. Ghost Rider.
Like you're making fun of me for being old. You're quoting Ghost Rider here. I'm not going to let that one idly slip by, right?
Yeah, all right. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
All right. So, A Tale as Old as Time, creature lands being good against Wrath of God.
Ooh.
Oh!
Smite from the top ropes here. Exiles that Soulstone Sanctuary. Not that it's super relevant, but that has to be the nail, right?
That was the setup.
Yeah.
That's a control player's dream, is that you cover all your angles.
Oh, yeah.
You take the time, you play your card draw spells, you get all things set up, you spring your trap, and you cover the follow-up angle as well.
Right angles, acute angles, obtuse, right now, Daniel's got all the angles covered, goes up to 14 with the Biza, and just popping off.
You are very obtuse.
Thank you.
And I am very acute.
You are pretty cute.
Yeah, basically got to be the nail in the coffin here.
Get it out of there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think even without the Biza, the Fountain Port would just win this game pretty much on its own.
I think the life buffer's huge.
Yeah.
A little extra life buffer, Sunspine Lynx is, always the kind of card you're thinking about in these mid to late game scenarios of how can I get cheesed out, but what Star Charts for 8 is Demonic Tutor twice, just pick the best 2 cards in your deck, put them in your hand. You can see Ant's, slouch back in the chair. All right, you do your thing.
Yep. Ant's been in these situations before, knows that, hey, the game is over. And you still got to play it. Shows some gas. Ant was just okay, just show me a good hand, and we'll get out of here, and we'll be on our way. So that is game and match going to the Canadian superstar Daniel Fournier and advancing to 9-2, Jim. All right, maybe a couple more wins, and we got a top 8 here for a really powerful player playing, hey, not the deck.
Yeah, I mean, you don't got to sell me on blue-white control, Corey.
Yes.
I'll start levitating in my chair, right?